if you told me that I would be playing another hero shooter that I would actually enjoy, in all honesty, I'd probably laugh at you. After experiencing release Overwatch 1 and Paladins for several years, I honestly thought I'd be done with hero shooters in general. So, imagine my shock when I get asked to try out a small game currently in the zeitgeist that has quickly risen to prominence in little under a month, resuscitating a thought to be dying subgenre of the FPS market and causing a resurgence of interest in said subgenre. You get Marvel Rivals, a literal hero shooter. If you haven't played a hero shooter, then I'll try to break it down in the simplest way possible. Marvel Rivals is a 6v6 team-based shooter where you can pick and choose from a wide variety of characters ranging all across the Marvel universe. From the well-known mainstream characters of the Avengers to the more obscure characters such as Luna Snow or Jeff the Landshark. Although, looking through any social make you think that Jeff is the biggest threat around due to how much hate he gets. The game has a base roster of 33 heroes, each one with their own unique identity and playstyle. You can really play around with them and get a feel for who you like and don't like. In the traditional hero shooter fashion, the roster is divided into 3 separate role categories, each pertaining to a separate role in a team. And these 3 roles are as follows. Vanguards are the tanks of Marvel Rivals. They look to create space while soaking up most of the damage dished out by an enemy team's DPS. Tanks are vital for making sure your healers stay alive to keep you and everyone else alive. Essentially, your whole thing is to push and peel. You've got your main tanks like Doctor Strange, off tanks like Penny Parker, dive tanks like Venom. A lot of people play Venom. Dude is caked up to fuck though, like damn. Bro's got the whole bakery, is all I'm saying. Duelist is the DPS role of Marvel Rivals, and with how many duelists there is in this game, it doesn't take much to figure out why there is a minimum of 3 duelists in almost every team I get thrown into. The good news with duelists is that they play vastly different from each other. Heroes such as Hela and the Punisher make for a good introduction to the role and how it's meant to be played, and on the other end of the duelist spectrum, you have the melee dive duelists, hoping to pick off the backline and make fights a lot easier if they don't die themselves. Iron Fist is very notable, along with Black Panther and Magic. You'll see those 3 a lot, just a warning. And juxtaposed to them, you have the 2 snipers, Hawkeye and Black Widow. Strategist, the support role of Marvel Rivals, and my most played role by far. Strategist's main goal is to keep everyone alive with healing and provide other various utilities such as buffs and crowd control. The main 3 you'll see in this role is Mantis, Luna Snow, and Cloak and Dagger, simply due to how these 3 pump out heals like it's no one's business and their insanely powerful ultimate abilities. And just glazing this here, if you want a team-wide damage amp, good mobility and a res on a 45-second cooldown, play Rocket. Please, play Rocket. We're a dying breed. If you want a big res, yeah, play Adam. If you want to play DPS but was forced to play support, just play Loki and ult whenever you get the chance in a big fight. And if you feel like being the terror of the seas, the tiny terror of the seas, play Jeff. Play Jeff and throw yourself off a cliff and watch the salt pour in. I would know. I would know, the fishy fuck. Now that we've mentioned the roles, let's talk about the game modes. Spread across various maps are the modes you'd normally expect from a hero shooter. Domination, Convergence, and Convoy. It's a bog standard hero shooter in regard to the modes, but where things come in for its unique mechanics is in its map interactions and team comps. Marvel Rivals does its team comps a little bit differently in comparison to other hero shooters. When you combine certain characters together, you enable the team up, powerful abilities that can change the strength of the characters on the fly. Notable team ups such as Magneto and Wanda's Metallic Chaos, allowing Magneto to wield an enchanted greatsword for a short time, allowing him to do significantly more damage with his primary fire. Ammo Overload with Rocket, Raccoon, my beloved, Winter Soldier, and the Punisher, allowing Rocket to grant the 2 unlimited ammo and increased fire rate for a short duration. Symbiote Overload with Venom, Spider-Man, and Penny Parker. Yeah, big old goop ball. Everything dies if they touch it. The whole idea behind team-up abilities make for interesting combos that not many people really think about. Some are more powerful than others, that I won't deny, but the whole concept behind team-ups not only offer a refreshing take on comp drafting for the hero shooter genre, but also make it so that future characters that get added to the roster could offer unique team-ups as well. That and the maps are actually pretty good. Yggdrasil, Yggdrasil's Path being one of my personal favorites to play on when it comes to Convoy. There have been so many close games on it that I cannot deny it is a banger map. Out of the 2 Convergence maps, I prefer Shin Shibuya due to its mix of verticality and the neat little spots you can get into if you really commit to doing something funny. No slight on Hall of Dajalia though. That map plays well when I'm not confused on where I'm going on defense, but after playing it a few more times, times, it was just a case of me actually learning where to go. The two dominations maps, Hell's Heaven and Royal Palace, both have their ups and downs, but if I was to choose between the two, I'd say Royal Palace is a bit easier to play. Hell's Heaven has its entire gimmick of the map shifting as you play it. So certain sight lines close off, new ones open, new angles like adapt on the fly. It's certainly dynamic, but God, does it really screw you up if you're not careful. Ultimately, I think with a good mix of characters, playstyles, and maps, Marvel Rivals has come out of the gate swinging as actual competition to the one game that popularized the hero shooter genre in the first place before going down the absolute shit. And yes, I am talking about Overwatch. Fuck you, Blizzard, you guys suck. Marvel Rivals, however, doesn't come without its issues. This game has crashed on me multiple times due to the memory leaks and Unreal Engine 5 being, well, Unreal Engine 5. Normally, this isn't a problem. However, it has happened multiple times during my ranked games, and losing rank to this and even demoting back to Plat 3 from Plat 2 has caused me to age several years, develop hemorrhoids, and realize that someone probably fucked my future girlfriend. As if I talk to women. The game is laughably unbalanced. Most of the time, the tanks do more damage than the DPS does. Penny being a perfect example of this. Have you ever seen a Jeff explode while he's in his ult? Do you want to? Yeah? Just play Penny, set down your nest, throw down your mines, and let Jeff eat you. Jeff will not be able to survive. As soon as he pops out of his invulnerability frames, he's dead. All the mines detonate, and it only takes 2 to really kill someone with 250 health. Hell exists. Like, for DPS, hell exists. That's all I'm saying. Same with Hawkeye. Fuck those two. And I think for healers, it would be a case of Cloak and Dagger, Mantis, and Luna Snow. Luna is by far the strongest character in this game in terms of healing. For tanks, I'm gonna be honest, Doctor Strange is busted. Doctor Strange, like Steven himself, is so ridiculously strong. His shield with 800 HP, the fact he can block Hell ult, which I'm gonna be honest, in low elo, thank you to all the Strange players that do that. You guys are godsends, and I hope you sleep with cool sides of pillows tonight. And the Eye of Agamotto! Yeah, getting hit by that thing and then dying 2 seconds later, not fun. Especially when I get caught out because I misplay for 5 seconds on a healer and I die for it. On top of the hilariously bad balancing this game has sometimes, you have the pure coin flip energy that is ranked, and it is a soul-crushing experience. I'll admit, the way the rank system is done, it's quite nice. But sometimes, you can go on an absolute streak, you can have really good days, where you can gain hundreds of RR, and it will be like, yeah, this is fun. But then you have the days where you log on, and you are just clawing to stay afloat, to stay even. Sometimes it works, other times, you're getting your shit pushed in. Overall, however, Marvel Rivals has rocketed out of the gate with a gameplay package that feels complete for what it is. Free to play, fun to play, and I'm excited to see the future of Marvel Rivals if it sticks around for the long term. And I'm really hoping it does, because I'm gonna be honest, I really want to see Blizzard panic and Overwatch struggle. Yes, I am a full-blown hater, and I will hate until the day I die. Now, if you excuse me, I need to get back to the soul-crushing experience known as solo queue ranked. If you do see me again, I'll probably look like I've just escaped from the mental asylum after I check myself in for a few days. You know where to find me. On the socials, the Discord server, and if you see me in-game, be sure to say hi. I always like saying hi to new people. Alright. It's been Azura, and I'm signing out. Bye, guys.